unprecedented scale. Because of these excellent conditions, one is sure to produce, and whatever you produce, you can sell. President Samia Suluhu Hassan's visionary leadership elicits confidence that the agricultural sector will continue to flourish, contributing significantly to the overall growth and prosperity of the nation. Tanzania's odyssey towards agricultural transformation exemplifies its unwavering dedication to food security and economic well-being. Through Agenda 1030, sustainable practices and visionary endeavors, Tanzania's journey resonates beyond its borders, shaping a brighter future for all. Together, let us provide solutions to Africa's food systems transformation. Let's feed the world. Tanzania, East Africa. Here, a transformation of unparalleled significance is taking root. Tanzania's agricultural evolution, driven by its visionary Agenda 1030, is rewriting the story of food security, not just on the continent, but across the globe. It ensures food security within its borders, but also contributes significantly to global sustenance. Join us on this journey as we delve into the country's visionary Agenda 1030, a blueprint for an agricultural revolution that transcends borders. A beacon of transformation, this land carries the hope of Africa's agricultural future. It's not just its size, 945,000 square kilometers to be exact, that is amazing. You see, 44 million hectares, close to half of the country, is suitable for agriculture. And at the moment, only around 15 million hectares are in use. From highlands, plateaus, plains, rivers, lakes, the adjacent Indian Ocean, and the Zanzibar archipelago just offshore gives rise to 4 distinct climatic zones with 2 seasons of rainfall. It is these diverse climatic conditions that allow for almost anything to grow here. Staple crops like maize, sorghum, millet, rice, wheat, beans, cassava, potatoes, bananas and plantains grow here. Cash and export crops like coffee, cotton, cashew nuts, tobacco, sisal and pyrethrum, tea, cloves, horticultural crops, oil seeds, and spices also thrive. Tanzania is a youthful country. 70% of the country's 61 million people are youth under the age of 40, and the average age in the country is 18. With over 65% of its population engaged in agriculture, Tanzania is invested in the idea of being a food basket for the continent of Africa and the globe. Under the visionary leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, the agricultural landscape of the country has witnessed remarkable progress and transformation, largely driven by the private sector. At the core of Tanzania's agricultural metamorphosis lies Agenda 1030. With an annual target growth rate of 10% by 2030, up from the current 5.4%, this comprehensive strategy encompasses diverse aspects from crop diversification to embracing cutting-edge technologies, all driving towards bolstering food security and economic prosperity on a grand scale. This ambitious vision sits on a stable bed of fundamentals. Currently, Tanzania's agriculture contributes 26.2% to the GDP, with crops contributing 16%. During the last 2 decades, Tanzania has been 100% self-sufficient in the production of staple foods, with a 15 to 20% surplus. The agricultural sector currently contributes 65% of all raw materials used in the nation's factories, and agricultural exports have seen an increase from $375 million in 1992 to $1.38 billion in April 2023. In the 2 years of Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan's presidency, Tanzania's leading export crops have been food items such as rice, maize and horticultural products. The majority of the country's food exports head to the East African Community and part of the Southern African Development Community, SADC. In the last 5 years, rice and maize exports in particular have been worth around $1 billion. Sector projections suggest a promising trajectory underpinned by the nation's steadfast commitment to enhancing production, quality and diversification. With relentless dedication, unwavering focus and genuine concern for the betterment of the country, President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan's government plans to double the amount of land used for agriculture in Tanzania from 15 million to 30 million hectares by 2050. The expectation is to also increase the nation's export bill from $1.4 billion to $5 billion by 2030, with 50% of exports processed in the country, up from the current 10%. The government also intends to create 3 million new jobs for youth and women by 2025 and plans to reduce poverty by 50% by 2030. It also wants to ensure the 100% availability of raw materials for local industries, reduce post-harvest losses from around 30 to 40% now to 5% by 2030, reduce the import bill of oil, wheat and other cereals, increase horticulture production, and finally, increase overall productivity and production in the country. The government is putting its money where its mouth is, heavily investing in the vision of revolutionizing the country's agricultural sector.